in this video, I would like to continue with the topic. What kind of jobs are going to stay after we have artificial general intelligence, which is AGI? In the previous video, I mentioned a few aspects, a few categories of the jobs that are going to stay. And in this video, I would like to continue with two categories. Category number one, personal storytelling. And this category splits into two categories. One, content created by AI generated content. And the second category is human generated content. AI generated content can be really great, and we see more and more of it every day on the internet. But AI generated content creates a lot of noise. It creates content that is a little bit superficial sometimes. There is no human touch to it, and we know that type of content. We see it everywhere right now. If you go on Google, if you go on YouTube, there are many creators that use AI tools to create interesting stories and visuals, and I think, in my opinion, they can be very interesting and very useful. But I also think that they are a little bit superficial, a little bit on the surface. So another section of this category, personal storytelling, is content created by real human users. And this content is always going to be valuable. We always want to hear stories and connect to others. Also, other humans are more relatable than AI. We don't know if AI experiences any suffering. Well, at least it doesn't experience suffering of a real human being. Sometimes through struggles and suffering, we relate to one another. We find stories appealing because they are not perfect. They are vulnerable. When people are opening up for you to tell you an interesting story, you feel connected to them immediately. When the story is authentic, of course. So the second category of the jobs that are going to stay after AGI. And these jobs, it's not really a job the way we see job right now. It is just going to be a position where you can create different meaning and share it with others. I don't actually know what type of currency are we going to use. Next category is fine art. And by fine art, I mean autonomous art. Not the type of art that existed in the past, like when an artist was receiving a commission from church. So it was often, art that was created was mostly linked to religion or to politics, where people in power asked artists to create some sort of commission, a portrait for a king or a music piece for a party. And artists still do commissions these days. It's totally fine to do that. But right now, artists in a more powerful position, and this is called autonomous art. It's when you, as a person, as an artist, are in charge of what you are creating, your ideas, your thoughts, and most important, what kind of meaning are you creating? Do you create something that maybe can affect, maybe can influence others? Do you create a change? So artists can have right now 11 different positions. It's based on a book by Jan Willem Schroefer. Plan and play, play and plan. I recorded a video about it. But one of the positions of an artist is a change agent. It's when you create a meaning that can change something. You grow communities, you decentralize power, you create different meaning. Okay, it's getting dark and I will be finishing my video here on the couch at the studio. When we finally achieve post-labor economics, artists will have more power than ever. Artists will be in charge of creating new meaning, not the politicians. And I know that is quite a bold statement, but as we are moving to a more decentralized world, even though I see the world is growing in two different directions. So one direction is more decentralized post-labor economics with AGI. Another direction is not very promising. It is a very dark direction. It is a direction of even more slavery. And by slavery, I mean living, existing, and trying to survive under a pressure of oppressing system of colonialism and capitalism. So that's why it's so important to come together and build a better world, create communities, enjoy life, make art. And life in 10 or 20 years, it's never going to be the same. And we are, as human beings, we are always changing and we are always evolving. We want to avoid suffering. We want to build something meaningful. But as we live under oppressive system, it becomes more and more difficult to do. But I really believe that art and technology can create a better future. What if we build and create something meaningful in this life, in this world? What if we create connection and community? Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Today my mind was a little bit blurred. If you watched this video till the end, please give it a like. It would really help my channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will talk more about AI relationships, AGI, UBI, how to create meaning with fine art. And also, I want to create more stories about well-being to create a better world. Enjoy life, make art.